Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Higgo's Heroes. This week's hero, is Haiden Schloithe. How are you, mate?
Good, thanks, mate. How are you?
Not too bad. Been travelling along pretty nicely this year. First loss recorded on the weekend. How would you rate our season to date as a team, and how are you going individually?
Yeah, 5-1. It's a pretty good start to the season. Obviously, a disappointing result on the weekend, losing to Subiaco, but hopefully we can bounce back this weekend against Claremont. And me personally, I think I'm going all right. Haven't done anything too special yet, so hopefully I can raise the bar a little bit coming into the second half of the season.
Don't know about nothing too special, mate. A couple of weeks ago, you kicked a game-winning goal in the biggest game of the year so far. Just a quick one. What would you prefer, kicking the winning goal in a derby or going to Stereosonic with the boys?
Yeah, it's a good, tough question, mate. But as a kid growing up, you always like to kick the winning goal in big games like that. And lucky enough, mine was floated through against E3 a couple of weeks ago, and yeah, it was a good win.
Was a bit of a mongrel, but got the job done. Mate, you're playing forward predominantly, but on the weekend you got chucked up into the middle just to see what was going, just see how you'd go. Where do you prefer to play, and where do you think you play your best footy?
Personally, I think I play my best footy in the midfield. That's where I've played a couple of good years here at South, but I'm happy playing in the forward mount at the moment. We've got a good group down there. Wherever Todd wants me to play, I'm happy to play, and if it's up in the forward line, then I'm happy to play on the forward line.
Good answer. Got a bit of attention on the weekend, mate. There was a bit of push and shove with you and your direct opponent. A few words looked like they were being said. Just on sledging, what's the best sledge you've ever heard anyone say to anyone else on the footy field? Keep it PG.
There's probably a few that are inappropriate for the camera, so I'll keep it PG. Probably Cookie's one in the derby a few weeks ago said to a bloke, if you pull your socks up any higher, you'll have a turtleneck, so that's probably a good one. And best being sledged, I've heard the old getting delisted, or the only way you can get a kick is if you keep ducking your head and getting free kicks, so yeah. Just
on ducking your head, mate, I asked Hamsy this the other week, do you guys practice it at training? I don't really see it, but you might go over in the corner there and practice falling onto each other.
No, I don't practice. I never used to do it actually, but a couple of years ago, one game had just come to me naturally, so it worked, so I continue to do it, but I should probably stop doing it. It's Saturday night, so I can't really move my head or neck too far, so I should probably stop doing it now.
I've seen you on Saturday night and your head's moving fine, mate. Mate, I've just had a word for a couple of boys down in the change rooms there. A couple have noticed that you're going bald on top. Very thin back there on the crown. Are you seeking any help or going anywhere about this?
No, they're actually quite true. I'm going very bald on top, so probably in a couple of years I'll end up looking like Cookie and Mum and a couple of boys down there. So no, I haven't seen any treatment yet, so we'll just have to wait and see.
Mate, just another one from downstairs. The boys want me to ask you, is there a Mrs. Haiden Schloithe at the moment?
No, there's not. I am going bald, so in a couple of years, so I've got probably a window between now and a couple of years to try and find myself a pretty lady. So if there's any ladies out there interested in me, can you give us a buzz? But no.
Mate, your Snapchat says otherwise, Haiden. You are from the country kid. You've been in Perth a while now, but Freo's your home. You do like the Saturday night life down in Freo. Where's your favourite place to go out down in Freo?
It's probably Metropolis Fremantle. When we were 18, we used to go there every weekend, me and a few of the boys. So, what's that, sorry? So we call it the Big House. So probably Metro's Freo. For me, I don't like to venture anywhere outside of Freo, so yeah, probably the Big House.
Yeah, it's good fun there. We went there Saturday night. It was a good time. Finally, mate, I know you're good friends with the Hams boys, Ashton and Kyle, mentors to yourself. Who's the better bloke?
Oh, it's a tough question. They're both pretty average blokes, to be honest. But no, they're all right. Obviously, Ash lives up here now, so I'll probably get to spend a bit more time with him. But yeah, they're both pretty good. So it's a good tie heat. But yeah, I can't answer that one for you. Sorry.
Soft answer, Schloithe. That's it for this week's Higgo's Heroes. Stay tuned for next week's edition. Cheers.